Talk Like a Behaviorist, a presentation by Brian Kuhn. The purpose of the study is when using DRL-based interventions, the responses will be less per trial. Based upon the order of phases, baseline DRL, this is an ABAB design. Graph data. Baseline responses. Phase 1, baseline levels, are moderate to high with a zero trend due to the fact that the variability is very high and there's not enough data points to set a trend. In phase 2, again, the levels are very high. There's a zero trend, even though there's 3 data points, because they remain on the same line, so it's neither trending up consistently or trending down or trending up. Once again, it's moderate to high, although this is getting a little bit low for the baseline, and then to high. And once again, the variability is very high because we have such a strong differential between the decrease and then the increase. And there's very little trend, and the variability is definitely high. Prediction. The responses per minute will be reduced, dependent variable, and changed by the interventions using the DRL, the independent variable. Baseline responses remain high until intervention is used. Thus, prediction criterion is satisfied. Verification. Yes, there is a verification. There is an immediacy of change from the baseline until when the intervention is used. So you're coming on 3.5 responses per minute. After the DRL intervention is introduced, there's an immediacy of a drop to 0.5 responses, and there's no overlap between phases. As you can see, we have 3.5 responses, and there's no overlap between the DRL intervention and the baseline data. Variability is also low because variability is also low in the DRL. As you can see, they're pretty much on the same plane. 0 responses and then a slight increase. So unlike the baseline, the DRL intervention, the independent variable, the variability is very low. Verification is a result of the prediction being correct and the change of the dependent variable solely based on intervention. So based on these results, verification is in fact present. Replication. Replication. Baseline changes with intervention. This satisfies the prediction and is thus verified. So when the baseline, you have the baseline and then you add the intervention, the DRL, and when you immediately take away the intervention, the baseline goes up to the same spot, essentially, with the moderate to high responses and the high variability. So that satisfies the prediction, is thus verified. And then when the intervention is removed, baseline returns to the high responses. This is called replication. Because the prediction is correct, that there's change from the intervention, and the DRL makes the prediction come true, and the replication is there because once the intervention is removed, it goes back to the similar baseline as the first phase, then you have complete functional control. Okay, that was my presentation. If there are any questions, just let me know. Thank you so much, guys.